Recording, boom.
I got it. Hello, everybody. Commissioner here with Lane.
Boo, what do you test the burger? Boo.
Season 2 of LED. Draft
Boo.
got completed about a week ago. You know, couple of good teams, couple of bad teams. We're here to review
A lot of bad
matchups.
teams, yo. A lot of bad teams.
A lot of bad teams.
Yours.
How you feeling about Patrick Mahomes first overall? Questionable.
That was a fucking iffy, man. That was a stretch. That was
questionable. We have it right here.
And somehow our defending champion gets Saquon Barkley without the first overall pick.
Unbelievable. As if this guy couldn't get more of a gift.
Right?
Unbelievable.
The fuck is that? You know? And then LA gets third pick and doesn't pick Adrian Peterson. Yo, things are screwy this year.
Personally, I think I got the biggest gift of the whole entire draft, if you want me to be honest. Because
fourth overall,
I got sandwiched between LA and Danny. How did that happen?
and you got fourth overall pick and got one of the big three to fall to you.
Love it. There's nothing more I could ask for except for taking home that trophy.
Which is not going to happen. Yo, let me tell you. I'm gonna give you an honest opinion. I think Sean is gonna finish with a better record than you.
Than me.
Yes.
That's bold because personally, and now this is probably the most unbiased opinion that I personally can think of. I think I have the best team in the league.
Oh man.
And that is unbiased as possible.
Here we fucking go.
What do you think? You do? I'll tell you who doesn't. LA.
Let's face it. LA's gonna start off hot because he always does. You know, the little flare. And just like a flare, it burns out real fucking quick.
Real quick.
Loses 10 games in a row and is out of playoff.
Real quick.
Yeah, it always happens.
No, I'm playing Nick week 1. I was about to say, because that flame's going to fizzle out real quick if he's playing me.
Yo, I'm not going to lie. I would say the surprise of the draft was Nick. Stayed relatively sober, did a decent draft, didn't draft on IR. That was the big headline.
Huge step up from last year, I'll tell you why. Because he actually brought a piece of paper.
Always good. Always good to come prepared.
Yeah, it's about time. Year 2. Hey, big improvements year 2 from a couple of guys. A couple of guys have remained stagnant.
Danny, Sean.
Yep.
Let's face it, bottom of the barrel. It's going to happen.
Bottom of the barrel. I mean, we expect it. We got a couple of new guys in here. Goomba, Joey, looking to make a big splash.
Splash.
And I'll tell you one thing. That kid Goomba, man, he drafted pretty good.
Yeah.
He drafted pretty good.
Look at this. He stole a pick from me, man. He got Dede from me. I wanted Dede Westbrook. I'm not gonna lie. He took him right as I was about to pick.
He went very ballsy taking Zeke, but I mean,
it paid off. Fucking 6 years, 90 mil. God damn.
He got a top 2 talent this year, and what 6th pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6th pick.
6th pick. What do you think about Melvin Gordon, though, real quick, before we get into other shit?
Melvin Gordon, I mean, I wonder why you're bringing this up, because maybe he may go to Philly. But
they turned down the offer, but, you know, it's always happening. It's always possible.
I mean, it's there or Houston. There's huge talks. To tell you one place he ain't going, Miami.
No one wants to go to Miami, dog.
Nobody.
Don't trade me to Miami.
Clearly refused.
But Kenny Stills, arguably their best offensive weapon, gone. Kiko Alonso, second best defender behind the god Xavier Howard, gone.
So how about let's roll into some matchups.
All right. You want to break this down by bottom of the barrel first, or just go sequentially? It's up to you. Because if we go bottom of the barrel, we know we're doing Sean and Danny first. I don't know if they're playing or not.
Yeah. We'll start off with that.
All right. So the first matchup we got here is going to be Sean versus Stacks.
Sean versus Stacks. Wow.
Yeah. Sean versus Stacks, week 1.
Reigning champ versus reigning Sacco. I mean, you really can't paint a better fucking picture on that.
Hold the phone. Timeout. Sean's projected to win.
No, he's not.
142.9. So let's call it an even 143 to 135.2.
Can I tell you?
10 points.
Can I tell you? No one loves that more than me.
I think Sean might love it after his draft and disappearing.
I mean, listen, we all make fun of the kid. He left. What? He left.
He left
like five picks, six
left. 5 picks.
Ridiculous. But
we picked his bench.
Correct, yeah. But now we're all sitting there. Who the hell's he gonna pick? Patrick Mahomes. Listen, and although everyone's sitting there scratching their head, what's going on? 9 other people wanted him.
Yeah.
And one person wanted him more than anybody.
You know what the reality is? At pick 1, if he doesn't pick him there, he's not getting him at 20.
He probably wasn't, to be honest.
I get the reach. Personally,
I get it too. He wanted to make a splash. It raised a lot of eyebrows, and it still has people talking to.
Arguably, Mahomes was the best fantasy player last year behind Saquon Barkley.
Correct.
So you can't say no to that.
I agree.
Sean's other starting quarterback, we got Cam Newton with the bum foot, questionable shoulder.
Right.
So say questionable. And,
he's got his offensive weapons are questionable other than run CMC.
I don't know, man. Those wide receivers projected to be
wide receivers. They're sketchy. DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, Greg Olsen. He's going to stay healthy. I don't know.
I mean, it's the rushing. It's there. Those rushing points.
Of course it is. And that's huge. He's got a mobile quarterback. That's gigantic right there.
If that foot is healed up, it's okay. All right, so we got Stacks quarterbacks rocking as of now.
Right.
Ew. Ugh. We got Lamar Jackson, who I like. The running side is there. I think he's going to be hot. I think the passing upside is there. Sneaky.
I don't mean to. I know we got like an Oakland Raider fan in here and everything, but Derek Carr.
I'm not to say, speaking of Oakland, Derek Carr too.
It makes me sick.
He doesn't even have another quarterback on his roster right now. So that's what
makes me sick. Right, it makes me sick.
But you know who he got to make up for that?
He's got a nice amount of rookies.
He's got Saquon fucking Barkley.
Listen. He's got Saquon. Melvin's not really going to be doing much week 1. But
does he have Melvin? Oh, he does.
He's got Melvin. Yeah.
Back 0 next week.
You had to scroll down on that.
Oh, you actually got the roster. Okay, you're looking at it.
Yeah. I'm looking at the dashboard right in front of me right now.
All right, so let's see. Juju, I think he's going to kill it. Stephon Gilmore is good.
Having Calvin Ridley as your number 2, I don't know.
And Mike Williams as a 3, but when your 2 is Calvin Ridley, it's just
I don't like it. Like it.
Mike Williams is too touchdown dependent.
Hey, is he starting Balaj or no?
As of right now, he is with a nice 4.7 projection in his 3rd flex spot with Melvin Gordon still in.
I don't mean to toot my own horn over here, but we got Kenyon Drake in the 15th when he reached for Balaj in the 8th. This is great reaching.
If you want to talk about a sneaky pick, let's wait till we get to my team because I think, given the events that have unfolded in the past couple weeks, I think I got a steal in the 17th round. But we'll talk about
that later. All right, enough dissecting these teams. Is
there anywhere here that you just see upside for Ray where you think he might actually pull this off? Because I'm looking at Sean's team and I like it. I like the matchups across the board. He's got people going against Tampa Bay. He's got Indy. I mean, Indy's got a good defense. Dalvin Cook against Atlanta.
Who are the Chiefs playing week 1?
Chiefs are playing Jacksonville.
I mean, I think it really what's going to make or break Rodgers' team this year is if Patrick Mahomes remains steady throughout the whole entire year like he did last year.
I agree.
Give me 45 touchdowns out of him. I think Rodgers is going to be he's going to be up there.
I think Deshaun Watson's going to be the number 1 quarterback this year, personally. I think Mahomes takes a step back. Still phenomenal, but I think Watson is going to have a better year fantasy-wise.
LA, don't hype up LA.
We'll get to LA.
All right, so
last note on this. I think the only way that Ray wins, and I'm looking at this the entire thing. Everyone, his studs producing.
It's got to be Saquon.
No, I'm looking at this. The Dallas defense against the New York Giants. They're going to go down early. Saquon is not going to be able to do everything, and Eli is still throwing the ball. They have a good defense, turnovers, pick sixes, fumble recoveries. I can see that happening there and getting like 30-something points from his defense.
Wow. That's ballsy. That's a ballsy.
I don't think it's going to happen. But if it does, I will not be surprised. All
right, so who do you think is going to win this matchup?
I think Sean starts off hot. I think we stop laughing at him. I think he's going to actually put up nice numbers.
Listen, I as much as I'd like that, a champ's a champ. I don't see a Super Bowl hangover here. I'm gonna roll with the champ on this one.
All right.
Okay.
Next matchup, we're going to Danny against LA. Love that for week one. Love that for week one.
Can we get a siren? Most irrelevant matchup of the week. Most irrelevant matchup of the week.
Dude, whoever wins this game is going to come in talking so much shit about how they're going to win the Super Bowl. They had an excellent draft, especially if it's Danny. Because let's face it, that little ginger fuck loves to run his mouth.
Listen, there's nothing in this world that I want more than for Danny to be relevant in fantasy football.
I think there's
I tell you something? It never happens. It never happens.
It's like Devontae Parker, dude. You think it's gonna happen?
Beautiful analogy. Beautiful.
All right.
I mean, let's be realistic. Okay. The loser of this game, he's gonna be the Sacco. I don't see anything else. That's the Sacco right there. I mean. One of you better win this fucking game.
I can't agree with that. If Danny loses, yes. I don't like Danny's team outside of D. Hopkins and Julio Jones. I'll put that on the record now.
I mean, Damian Williams in the third round.
Damian Williams in the third was fine until they signed LaShawn McCoy.
Oh, my God. But he has LaShawn McCoy.
He's going to play both.
He's got no choice.
I know. He's backed himself into a corner, starting Jamison Crowder.
This kid drafted Elijah McGuire.
He drafted Mike Wallace, who's not on a team right now. He's on his bench.
I mean, Danny really he really didn't help himself. You know?
And I'm not gonna lie. The more I look at LA's team, I like it.
That goes for one of us.
I don't like his tight end. I don't like Ebron this year. I think Jack Doyle's gonna cut in.
Well, I mean, it also hurt that Andrew Luck got injured.
Didn't hurt Joey, apparently.
Yeah. Someone wake Joey up.
Right. He heard his name.
Yeah.
Get his jewel. Get him his fucking jewel.
I mean, I love LA's quarterbacks. He's got Deshaun Watson. He's got Drew Brees. So what's Danny looking at? He's looking at 2009 right now with Tom Brady and Ben Roethlisberger.
I like Roethlisberger this week because I think that game's going to turn into a shootout. But see long? No. Like the season long, I can't see it. Even as a Phillies fan, I see a regression for Zach Ertz this year. I think he's going to finish third. George Kittle's going to finish second. Obviously, Kelsey's first. There's so many weapons in Philly. I just don't like this team. This is such a 3 years ago team.
Oh yeah, definitely. This was like a team that was hot in Madden 16.
Yeah, exactly. Jarvis Landry. I know you love him. And
I love him.
Great fantasy.
Nice possession receiver. Great for PPR.
But do you see that he almost led the league in drop percentage last year?
I did not. No. Great statistic. Did not know that.
They have Odell this year. They have so many weapons. I just don't. I think LA's
got old man Witten down there.
Yeah.
Darren Sproles. Where's Darren now? Is he on Philly?
Yeah, they re-signed him one more year. He wants a Super Bowl, man.
Oh, well, how many running backs can they have? How many can they play in one fucking game?
I mean, Darren Sproles has a role. You know that. He comes in electric.
That's true.
All right. Well, I think we both agree here. LA's going to run away with this one.
I think LA's going to win this game. Yes. I'm sorry, Danny. I want to see it, but I don't see it. Not with this. Not this week.
If you just look down his roster, you got Watson, Breeze, McCaffrey, Fournette, Mike Evans, Edelman. I think they're going to feast. So, I think it's already over for Danny this season.
Yeah.
The draft confirmed that.
All right. So, I mean, that was pretty unanimous. LA is going to beat Danny. Okay.
All right, you want to start next with we'll go with the newbies. Fucking squaring off week 1. I like that. Good initiation with
Wow.
Bubba taking on Joey.
Wow.
Fucking Mr. Horden running backs Joey.
Well, I mean, did he go anywhere else? Of course he went Odell. Godwin.
He did.
Eef.
I bet.
Tyler Lockett. Oh, pop, lock, and drop it. What?
Dude, I like Lockett this year.
I hate him.
Everyone talk. Who else are they gonna throw to, dog?
I mean, dude, I've never been a huge Tyler Lockett fan. You'll never see him. I had him like 2 years ago, but that's when Doug Baldwin was on the team, and he wasn't really looked at. He's looked at as the number 1 wide receiver over there until DK Metcalf comes back. I don't see it, kid.
I don't like Decaf as much as everyone does. He's a straight line wide receiver, which is great.
Doesn't matter. He's got the physical tools. But that's besides the point. He's not on this team right here. But I mean, if you look at rounds 8 through rounds 10, right on this draft board, I know you don't have it in front of you, but I'll read it off for you.
Flip it. Flip the camera. Flip the camera. You could do that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let everyone see what we're talking about. Old Man Rivers. There should be a button.
I don't see it.
No, fuck it. Leave it then.
No, I don't see it. All right, so we got Phillip Rivers. Great year last. Great. Oh, wait. Yep, there we go.
Was it a great year or was it an average year? Because let's look.
No, he had a great year last year. Great fantasy year. This, where Joey was going up to everyone going, steal in the draft. Andrew Luck retires. He hears, oh man, Joey Bartolo drafted me. That's it. I got to retire.
Right. Right.
Then who? Cousins.
Let me ask you a question. Looking at how these rosters played off, what was the bigger loss, Andrew Luck or Lamar Miller?
Andrew Luck, 100%.
But Joey still managed to get percent. I'm looking at the team construction. I think which one do you affect the roster more? I would say myself because I had Lamar as my third running back.
What do you think? Jacoby Brissett's gonna fucking
no, but when he has Phillip Rivers and Kirk Cousins, and now Jacoby, who could do. I think he's gonna do well this year.
No, I don't love it.
He's no Andrew Luck, but I think he does well.
But let's talk about Goomba's team over here. He's got a steal with Zeke at pick 7.
You got 6? my MVP vote in Carson Wentz. You heard it here first, people.
Stop it. I mean, but he really went ballsy with the Kyler Murray.
I like it. I think he's I think he's going to do better in fantasy than actual football this year. He's mobile. He runs. For quarterbacks, that's gold. So
you look at it. He's got Michael Thomas as well, but then he's following it up with
who I don't like? I don't like Aaron Jones, especially this week against the Bears. You don't even know if Aaron Jones is like, as Matthew Berry says, free Aaron Jones. Like, you don't know if that's going to happen.
Now, hear me out. This matchup comes down to between the running backs. I mean, because the wide receivers ain't that hot. I mean,
I was going to say, if you look at this roster,
Joey has OBJ.
Dude, if you look at this roster,
then after that, it's just
flexes. All 3 flexes for both squads are running backs.
Wow, really?
Yeah. We got Joey with Kerryon Johnson, David Montgomery, and David Singletary, and Goomba with Jordan Howard, Royce Freeman, and Derrick Henry. I think that right there is where he loses this game.
That almost makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, I think this game comes down to Le'Veon Bell. I like Joey's team around there. Le'Veon Bell against Buffalo is brutal against that shit offensive line that the Jets have.
Buffalo must be this like scary fucking defense I knew nothing about.
Yeah, they always finish top 10.
I had no idea.
I'm not playing Robbie Anderson this week. He's going to be shadowed by Tre'Davious White.
Wow.
I'm not playing. I want no part of Robbie this week.
I mean, I love Kerryon Johnson. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I have him in my other league. Name my team.
I hate Chris Carson. David Montgomery, I like.
Oh, timeout. That was a hot take. Hate Chris Carson on the run.
Hate him.
What's going to be the second heaviest run team behind the Ravens this season?
I hate him.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're wrong on that.
Book it. He'll finish outside of the top 10.
Top 15, I say. I think he's in top 15. I just think there's so many good running
I'll
backs.
say he's outside the top 15.
Okay, put it on the board.
Book it.
Board.
We have video evidence.
Yep, you heard it here first, people. Jules,
so let me ask you, between these two rookies, who do you think's taking this? Although they are rookies, we also have to remember these two are veterans. I played with the both of them, and they come to party.
I like Joey's team. I think if you look at his flexes, because it's pretty even, he's really going down.
You know what I think is the biggest factor here, and that's going to be Travis Kelce.
Ah, he's so good.
Travis Kelce.
It's Jackson.
He picked him up in third round. He gives you first round numbers.
He does, but it's a week 1 matchup against Jacksonville. It scares me.
Jacksonville ain't the same defense from 2-3 years ago, man.
I know it's not, but it's very much similar. It's still very good.
It's similar. I agree.
We'll see.
I would say Gooba takes this matchup. It's going to be a tough one, and it's going to be a tooth and nail battle. But I'm
gonna say this. This is my take, but I'm putting an explanation. I think Joey, now that I'm looking at it, wins this because of quarterback play. Minnesota, Atlanta, I think it's going to be a shootout. Los Angeles and Indianapolis, I think Rivers is going to be his normal Rivers, chuck a bunch, run, pass options and everything. I think that's going to happen. If you look, I think, I hate to say it, but Carson Wentz is not going to have as good as a week because they're going to jump out to an early lead and run.
MVP.
Yeah. He's going to lead that team to greatness this year, but he's not going to need to do it week 1 because they're going to jump out to an early 3-touchdown lead and then see what they got in Miles Sanders and let him put the rock. And see what they have in Jordan Howard.
We'll see. It's a good thing that you're not a head coach, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's what you say. All right, moving on. We have my matchup or your matchup. Which one you want to do?
Let's do you.
Okay, because I'm playing Cali, and I like my odds. Right? Exactly. Cali drafted its own team this year, so we have that. That's always fun. And, yeah, he's projected right now.
Boy, was it funny making fun of. Was it great making fun of this kid's team while he was drafting?
Oh, man, it's great.
It's actually one of my favorite American pastimes.
You know what the best part was? We all knew what he was doing in the 3rd round. Everyone knew it was coming.
Unbelievable. if we go down, his first 4 picks, right?
Yep.
Raider, Gurley, Raider, X-Raider. I mean, do we have any more? X-Raider.
Sad. All right,
that's it. But I mean, like it's this guy. He's
got tough matchups. I think he's got very tough matchups across the board this week. Aaron Rodgers against Chicago.
I know that's tough.
I like Dak.
He's got Dak going.
Zeke.
Got Dak going against
the shittiest team in the NFC East.
There you go.
Yes, I think the Redskins are better than the Giants. I said it.
And he's got Cooper.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to pass that much. They just paid Zeke $90 million.
Now, listen, personally, I don't think Antonio Brown's going to do much.
Especially against Denver. Denver's pass rush is going to get after Denver.
I think Antonio Brown's going to be way overhyped this season. He's getting thrown to by a new quarterback who he has no chemistry with whatsoever.
He's
other than a Pro Bowl.
Because of volume. Top 15 because of volume alone. That's
that guy. I think he's actually being worse than Terrell Owens. He is being the biggest diva wide receiver I've ever seen in my life.
I agree.
A helmet? You're not gonna fucking go to practice over a helmet?
And he didn't wear those cryogenic foot pads because they weren't fresh. They definitely clashed with his outfit.
Right. Now, if we look at your team,
it's great. I love my team.
You went Joe Mixon in the first, David Johnson in the second.
Let me defend my team here real quick before we really analyze.
You're gonna need to start defending quick.
In my defense, Joe Mixon in the first. I didn't know David Johnson was still there. If you take my first and second pick,
I would have taken Gurley over Joe Mixon on top.
Those knees scare me, man. I went risk avoidance this year. If you look at my roster, it is all about no risk.
Oh, but David Johnson, no risk? What are you talking about?
He was a top 10 running back.
He was out the whole entire year.
Dude, top 10 running back finished running back 10 last year on
T.Y. Hilton's shoulder popped out every week.
Dude, his historically bad offense last top 10 running back.
Risk.
Kyler Murray now.
Risk free.
Yeah. Oh, at the time it was fine. He was a
A draft day injury, risk free.
Yeah. Fuck you. That happened. He hurt himself an hour after that.
Wait, hold on, risk free. The guy's gonna smoke some weed again, and he's gonna be gone. Risk free.
What round was that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was late.
Exactly.
14.
He was worth it at that point. Did Kareem Hunt get taken before him? I think so. Look at LA's team. He has Kareem Hunt.
He got taken before, yes.
And he's going to be out essentially the first 11 games.
Okay.
So, because he's out the first 9, right? He's suspended 8 games or 10 games?
10 games.
10 games. So he's out week 10, up until week 10. No chance in hell unless Nick Chubb gets hurt that you're starting him week 11. You have to see what he's doing in that offense. And then they got a week 12 bye. So LA's looking to get him back in week 13, and I take a late round flyer on Josh Gordon, who's playing week 1.
Hey, you're right. Hey, you got a point.
I like my wide receivers, too.
I don't love your team, though. I don't love your team. I'll tell you one thing. The last thing I love is Callie's team. I fucking can't. Like, yeah. I mean, by the hair on his guinea, I mean, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Dude, I don't like the matchups. You got Sammy Watkins against Jacksonville.
I mean, this guy's just a joke. He's a joke when it comes to fantasy football, especially drafting.
He's projected to win, but I don't see that happening. Like, I know it's.
I mean, you're a joke too, but I mean, I really don't think
I mentioned
lose
this
matchup.
Quick,
unless Antonio Brown pops off.
Dude, my late round flyer that I took, Matt Burrito.
You just call him Burrito?
Yeah, on purpose, Matt Burrito.
And this guy's team is solely fucking Raiders and Cowboys.
Yeah.
If the Raiders and Cowboys underperform, then he ain't doing shit.
That's why I'm confident this week. I think I'm going to take it.
I think you're going to take it too, and if you don't, boy, am I going to fucking make fun of you.
Of course you are. And finally.
Do we even need to go through this?
Yeah, we do, because your team sucks dick.
His team sucks dick. Yeah, I know. Why do we need to even bother then?
All right, so for all you that haven't figured it out, we got Jules and his trash team going against Nick and his trash self.
I mean, bro, where do you even see a questionable?
Baker Mayfield against Tennessee.
My only question is Mitch Trubisky, and I think he's going to kill it tomorrow.
Tariq Cohen, they said they overused him last year. David Montgomery is looking real hot. That's another question.
They did say that. Yes, I agree. I love
Emmanuel Sanders. I hate that.
Am I starting him right now? I'm starting Tariq.
Yeah, you got him in your flex right now.
Well, we may be starting Kenyon Drake, maybe, because they're saying that they're going to use the fuck out of him.
Maybe no Darius Geis?
No, I'm not going to start him. I don't know much about him yet.
That AJ Green?
This whole rookie season, to have Adrian Peterson there,
Not going to lie. If I look at your team now and you switched out Tariq Cohen for AJ Green, shit would be hot. If he was healthy right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think good late round. When AJ Green comes back and he goes back to being AJ Green, I don't think anyone's going to touch me. You'll
take 8 weeks to AJ Green. Like
Ray, if you ever decide to get your name on a plaque and engrave it by the time that you hand that trophy over to me, might as well just get my name on the fucking next one. Just fucking do it for me. I'll pay you.
Yo, did you hit this? Because you're fucking talking nonsense right now.
I mean, you're talking about, Nick,
no, man, I'm looking
prepared, all this shit, yada, yada. Hey,
fuck team. Let's face it, you have a good team. I know. We all know. It's good.
Wow.
But, injuries could derail you, and that's how I see your team going this year. But that aside, let's break down Nick's team here.
Uh-huh.
I love Baker Mayfield, especially against Tennessee.
So do I. Does he continue the hype, though? That's the biggest question. He's got more weapons around him.
I don't see how he does it.
Second year in the offense.
I don't see how he doesn't.
I agree.
He's
I agree. But there's still big ifs. It's a sophomore slump.
I need to hit the wall. All in motion, see all the fucking moving parts. But I like it. On paper, it looks hot.
We'll see.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, you gotta love the guy. DJ Moore's disgusting.
Dude, Russell Wilson always finishes top 10. And you don't know, even last year, he finished 8th overall as quarterback. in the run heaviest team in the league. Like the guy's going to give you solid.
Oh, yeah, Russell Wilson's a stud. There's no questioning that.
I like his running backs, not as much as yours, but I like his.
I don't like Devontae Freeman. I'll tell you that.
I do this year.
I don't.
If he stays healthy, and it's a big if, and I know that, but if he stays healthy, I think he's good. It's a good offense. They're going to get a lot of points. I love James Conner. That's a lot of potential there in that offense. A lot of targets to go around.
We have a round 12 defense going on here. Sterling Shepard.
I like Will Fuller a lot. That game's going to be a shootout.
Will Fuller. But then they now have Kenny Stills.
George,
let me throw something at you. Kenny Stills has the most 20-plus yard touchdowns in the last 3 years.
Kenny Stills is now on Danny's team.
And he's also on the Texans.
Yeah. But, I'm looking at this. George Kittle against Tampa Bay. That's going to be a shootout. Two bad defenses. Bad defenses.
Hey, I like Kittle. Don't get me wrong.
I think he's going to put over 20 points this week, man.
Wow, bold.
You guys are projected at 147.1 to 147.4.
Who's got the .4?
Nick.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna have to put Kenyon Drake in.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go with Nick this week.
Which is fair. And I mean, once again, completely unbiased. I'm gonna have to go with myself.
And you know what it is for me with Tyreek Hill being such a hit or miss. Like he's great. I had him last year, but no, he's great. But there's those weeks he disappears, gives you single digits. He's gonna be.
I agree.
He's gonna be flanked by the best cornerback in the league.
I agree.
So it's going to be tough sledding for Hill. My boy, Mecole Hardman, might show out one Tyreek Hill injury, and Mecole Hardman becomes a stud. But that's aside the point.
You're really reaching. You're reaching right
It's
now.
a second-round pick on him, dude. Second-round pick.
I mean,
all right. But that's it, man. I think we did some pretty good projections, man.
I like it. I like it. So one time, I'm going to run down my winners. It's going to be Ray, me, LA, Goomba, and you.
I'm going to go with me, obviously, because I'm going to be the champion.
Uh-huh.
Sean, Joey, LA, because I want to pick Danny, but I can't pick Danny.
Agreed.
And,
I never pick LA for anything.
And I'm going to pick Nick. I'm going to fucking say that you get a nice big week 1 upset. You're going to finish strong, but I think week 1 you might stumble out the block a little bit.
Hey, we'll see.
Now,
listen, we have to remember these because I want to see at the end of the year what our record is against one another.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah? You want to get a book, Mr. Commissioner? We could put side bets in our shit talk. We get
I like that.
Guests and shit.
I like that.
Yeah. We'll see.
Maybe like a little $50 bet on the side.
It's gonna be a little spicy, yo. Maybe we'll see.
I like it.
Spicy meatball.
Hey, you guys heard it here first.
Yo, it's gonna be a fun year, guys. I can't fucking wait.
It is. Can't wait.
I can't wait.
Can't wait to get a vocal champion.
The late great Bart Scott. Can't wait. Oh,
can't wait.
Dude, it's tomorrow. NFL back tomorrow. Regular season games, meaningful games. I can't wait. I know you guys can't wait. I'm looking forward to taking the championship this year. Taking my victory lap before the season starts.
Let's have a fun and healthy season, guys.
Except for Jules' team. Good luck, Dolphins. Tank for Tua. Eagles Super Bowl. You heard it here. Peace out, guys. It's been real.